Hello students, so today we will discuss mathematical expressions and mathematical sentence. So a mathematical expression is a combination of numbers, variables, okay, and mathematical operators. So when say variables, that is, we represent as letters, no, yung variables natin. So operators like addition, the symbol for additions, subtraction, multiplication. So what are the other symbols for multiplication? So gumagamit tayo ng that, okay, to represent multiplication also, parentheses also, and the asterisk, etc. So without a relation symbol such as equal, greater, less than, and greater than. So it does not state whether something is true or false. So a mathematical expression, so it does not state whether something is true or false. Instead, it simply represent a value or a quantity. So for example, no, ito yung mga example ng mathematical expression. So 3x plus 7. So this is an example of algebraic expression. As you can see, wala tayong makikitang equal sign. 5a squared minus 2b. So this is an example of polynomial expression. Square root of 16, radical expression. 2x over y, that's a rational expression. And the quantity of x plus 4 multiplied to x minus 3. So this is a factored form. So again, this is still example of mathematical expression. So you notice that expressions do not have an equal sign. So they are not complete statement, just mathematical phrases. So makikita natin kung papansinin natin yung 3x plus 7, 5a squared minus 2b square root of 16, 2x over y, tapos x plus 4 times x minus 3. So, lahat sila ay walang equal sign. So, yun lang ang palatandaan nyo. Kapag walang equal sign, that is a mathematical expressions. So, let us proceed now for mathematical sentence. So, a mathematical sentence is a statement that connects two expressions using a relation symbol such as equal symbol, less than, greater than or equal, less than or equal. So it can be classified into open sentence. So open sentence, it contains a variable, truth depends on the value of the variable. Closed sentence has no variable. It is always either true or false. So for example, 2 plus 5 is equal to 72. So, this is an example of mathematical sentence. Why? Meron tayong nakikitang equal sign. This is a closed statement, but the answer is 7. No? Bakit nadagdagan ng 2 dito? So, tanggalin muna natin yung 2. Okay, so again, that is a closed statement. Number 2. Okay. Number 2, x plus 3 greater than 8. So, open sentence siya kasi di natin alam kung ang value ba ng x ay 5. Okay, so any value naman ng x, no? Mamaya yung value ng x pala ay negative 1 and hindi yun magiging greater than 8. So, kaya open sentence kasi nakadepende sa value ng x. But still, this is an example of mathematical sentence kasi meron tayong nakikitang inequality symbol, yung greater than symbol natin. Next is 4 times 6 is equal to 20. This is a closed sentence but the statement is false. So since 24 dapat ang sagot. 2x minus 1 is equal to 9. So open sentence again dahil hindi natin alam yung value ng x. Okay? So 7 is a prime number. So it's a closed sentence and this is an example of a true statement. So you notice sentences express a complete thought and can be judged as true or false. So I'll give you some exercises. Okay, you can answer this. Okay, for number 1, so what will be the answer? It is a mathematical expression. Correct, mathematical expression siya dahil wala tayo nakikitang equal sign. Number 2, 3x plus 4 equals 10. Alright, so this is mathematical sentence. Meron tayong equal sign na nakita. Number 3, 12 is less than 20. And this is a mathematical sentence dahil meron tayong inequality symbol na less than. Number 4, y squared minus 16. Mathematical expression. Number 5, 9 is an odd number. Again, this is a mathematical sentence. Okay, that's correct. So, what are the convention in the mathematical language? So, mathematical language follows certain conventions or agreed upon rules that help mathematicians, teachers, and students communicate ideas clearly and universally. So, these conventions prevent confusion and ensure that mathematical statements are interpreted in the same way around the world. So, what we're going to consider no in the convention of mathematics? First is the order of operations. So, a universal rule that dictates the sequence of operation in expression. P stands for parentheses, E stands for exponent, MD stands for multiplication and division. So, kailan start tayo sa left to right. And also A stands for addition, S for subtraction. So again, always from left to right na yung pag-perform natin ng operations. So for example, 10 minus 2 times 8 is equal to, okay, copy muna yung 10. So ito muna yung unahin natin. Negative 2 times 4 is negative 8. Saka 10 minus 8, the answer is positive 2. Kasi kung hindi, magiging ganito. 10 minus 2 ang unahin. Halimbawa, since ang sa PEMDAS natin, dapat muna yung multiplication or division sa addition or subtraction. Kapag inuna natin yung 10 minus 2, the answer is 8 times 4, 32. So, malayo ang sagot. Okay, dun sa tama, 2 dito, 32. So, masyadong malayo ang sagot. Another, using the symbols and notations. So, mathematics uses standard symbols to avoid long explanations. So, same symbols are recognized worldwide. Examples. Okay. Another. Oh, wait. So, symbols commonly used in mathematics. So, we have the 10 digits. So, the 0, 1, 2, up to 9. Meron tayong operations. This is the basic operation. The addition, subtraction, multiplication, and divisions. Sets. Okay, ito yung mga iba't ibang notation natin or symbols na ginagamit sa set. Union, intersection, subset, variables. So variables we represent as letters. Okay. Special symbols. So you call equals, less than, greater than, less than or equal, greater than or equal, or yung pi. Sa logic symbols, ito gagamitin natin to sa mga susunod na lesson natin. So yung mga symbols na yun, malalaman nyo kung saan dyan yung para sa and, sa or, sa if and then, if and only if. Okay, yung mga set notation natin, meron tayong N for natural number, W for whole number, Z for integers, Q for rational, R for real numbers, and C for complex numbers. So, next is the representation of sets. Okay, sets are always written with capital letters A, B, C. So, elements are written in lowercase letters and enclosed in curly brackets. So, for examples, okay, so set A is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so makikita natin, no? Capital letter and then enclosed by braces or brackets. And then sa bawat element, separated by commas. Okay? So itong symbol na to, we use it for element and ito naman not element. So using the variables, so unknown values are represented by letters, most commonly X, Y, Z. So madalas yan ang naririnig natin, no? Solve for X, solve for Y. So pwede naman ibang letter, no? Still, that is a variable. Pag sinabi kasi natin variable, para siyang identity, yung alias mo na hindi pa natin na-reveal yung sagot or yung value. Constants or parameters may be represented by ABC. So for example, in 2x plus 5 is equal to 15, her x is the variable to be solved. So writing of angles, lines, and figures. So angles are written as angle ABC, so where B is the vertex. Lines are named using 2 points. So in an example, line AB. So for example, Angle XYZ is equal to 90 degrees. So, ibig sabihin nito, yung angle XYZ is a right angle. So, the center dot is a shorthand to be used for multiplication, especially when variables are involved. If there will be no confusion, the symbols may be dropped. So, in case the letters are more than one, you have to arrange the letters alphabetically. So, for example, 24 times A. So, we can write it as 24A. P times A times S times 3. So, kailangan mauna muna yung number, no? Okay? So, yung numerical coefficient natin is 3. Tapos, in alphabetical order yung letters, yung variables natin. So, EST. Okay, so kayo naman. So, what is the answer? X times X times X times X. Paano natin isulat in most conventional way? X to the fourth, correct. The set of vowels. So, pwede dito, okay, ganito mo lang, no? Pangalanan mo yung vowels, okay? So, gamitin mo na yung unang letter. So, V, set V is equal to, okay, so ito yung mga set of vowels. Angle ABC measures 45 degrees. So, angle ABC equals 45 degrees. Square root of 3 times x. So, pwede sulat as x square root of 3. Z times y times 5. So, mauna yung number bago yung variables. So, 5yz. Also, 8yx. So, kagaya din kanina, that is 8xy. C squared times a to the fourth times b squared times 3. Mauna muna yung 3. Then, in alphabetical order na dapat. Okay, so that's it, no? 11 times z raised to 10 times t times y raised to 6. So, mauna yung 11, tapos naka-alphabetical order. Bakit angle? Okay, so dapat ang sagot is, so wait, i-correct lang natin. Okay, so the correct answer should be 11, ty raised to 6, and z raised to 10. Okay. Okay, the next one we will discuss the sets and real relations and functions.